and we're excited to share this journey with you. This is a space of kindness and encouragement, so let's be welcoming to everyone looking to better themselves. If you have questions, drop them in the chat or use the super chat to make sure it gets addressed. Thank you for being a part of our community. Let's make it a great night. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday Night Live in the morning. In the morning. That's what I said. It's in the morning time. What's up, everybody? We weren't here last Tuesday. We had a lot going on. We had a lot going on because, and 2025 was rough. Not in any one big dramatic way, but in 100 of small ways that slowly, pulled us, Chandra and I, she's over here, you'll find her in just a minute, pulled us off track. And today isn't about shame, guilt, fixing everything overnight. It's about deciding not to drift anymore. As this is our last live of 2025. Going into our 10th year living keto and PhD, proper human diet, if you know what I'm talking about. But instead of solutions this year, we're choosing direction. We're making a plan. Because so often we go into the new year just saying, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to eat better. But we don't put together a plan. We don't build something. We don't build a structure, a blueprint. We just go blindly into the new year, expecting things to be different. If you don't change anything, how can they be different? So my goal, my plan is to slowly start stacking small changes, things that I should already be doing, things that I have done in the past, things that have slowly stopped over time. Last night was the first time in, I don't know how long, it's the first time in forever that I slept with my CPAP machine. Chandra goes, woo! I slept so much better. Well, the problem is, she said she didn't worry about me dying all night. But the problem was with the CPAP machine, me not having, any kind of insurance or anything like that. I don't have any way of keeping up with supplies and such. And luckily I have a friend who has some access to that stuff, but I don't have any of it right now, but I'm kind of using what I've been using for a long time. And had to, you rinse that stuff off and it slowly breaks down over time. Becomes more uncomfortable. And you kind of get lulled into a false sense of, well, I sleep just fine without it. You miss a night or there were nights where, I went to bed with it on and woke up not wearing it. I don't remember, taking it off in the night. But it causes irritation. And if you haven't watched my recent live or my recent interview with Dave Mack over on his channel, I talk about this in some, and it's like, basically, I know better. I know that I should be wearing my CPAP every night, but I don't. But I did last night, and my plan is to continue wearing it. So small steps. That goes hand in hand with my plan to get better, more impactful, meaningful sleep going into 2026. Because if we know anything about sleep, poor sleep impacts our cortisol. it impacts everything about our day-to-day lives. If we don't prioritize good, meaningful sleep, then, I mean, I've gained weight probably just because of sleep or lack thereof, lack of meaningful, restful sleep, because I stopped utilizing my CPAP machine. I had to go in and learn how to access like the settings to up the pressure. I slept pretty good last night. I will continue to utilize that. I will continue to sleep with my CPAP machine. And it's one of those things that I will champion. I will cheerlead anybody who doesn't sleep well that should have a CPAP. If you wake up after 8-9 hours of sleep consistently and you are still tired, go get tested. Go get checked for a CPAP machine or some kind of sleeping aid, not medication. Because if you're Dr. Barry talked about this last night on his live, like if you're just taking a medicine to knock you out, you're not recovering, you're just knocked out. You're not getting restful, meaningful sleep. You're not healing. You're just basically being put under. You're not really doing your body any good. And I let it go for so long, knowing better, knowing that restful, meaningful sleep is paramount to health. You can eat clean as you want to. You can exercise every day. But if you're not getting 6, 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep a night, restful, meaningful sleep, you're not really doing your body any good. I mean, all those things are wonderful and they're part of the package. So, as I was saying, as far as my plan is concerned, while I'm waiting for her to brush her teeth and get her butt in here, stacking small steps to get back on the path, small steps to get back where I know I need to be. So, utilizing my CPAP machine, making sure I get good sleep at night. Now, it didn't help last night. We were up till 4:30 in the morning. And then right back up again now. So much to do. But if I'm going to be able to accomplish the things that I have on my list for 2026, I'm going to need to sleep. Eating better is a given. And intentional movement, even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's just 5 minutes, go out, walk around the block. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, walk around the block, come back. At least some kind of intentional movement, because I feel that we get so caught up in all the things we need to do, we lose sight of the things that we know we should do. So, I can hear her milling around over there. She'll be here in a minute. So I'm sure you guys are like, ugh, I'm tired of looking at him. Where's she at? I know that's why you're here. It's fine. I understand. Oh. Let's go and look at some of your comments, because I know you guys are here. There we go. Charger Mopar Rick is in the house.
Let's get dangerous.
Yes. Let's get dangerous. Welcome. Biscuit's in the house. Good morning, Biscuit. Sup, Amy is in the house. Good morning, Amy. So glad to see you. I missed you on Sunday. I don't think you stopped in Sunday morning, but I'm glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. Terry Girls here says, morning dust bunnies. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sounds bad. Makes it. Nope. I don't like it. Nope. Sherry Nevada Pub is in the house. Good Tuesday Night Live in the morning, friends. That's right. Tuesday Night Live in the morning. If you've ever watched Community, that's like, that's that whole thing that they, there's a community, they were like, I forget their names, but it was like in the morning. I don't know why, that's just in my head. That's where I'm at. Oh, hey, babe. Before you come in here, will you run downstairs and grab that box off the table and a knife?
Oh, I hate you.
Or you just cut it open down there and we'll open it up here because she's here and I want to open it on camera with her watching. I hear you. No, you don't have to, but you're going to be. I hear you. I know. I would do it for you. Do you, though? But Jerry's here. Just woke up. Got to take care of business. If you know, you know. She's pooping. She's pooping, Ma. She put a toilet. She put a toilet on the screen. Amy became a member. Yay! Woo! Here we go. Let's see. Thank you, Keto. Keto. Oh, I haven't even had any sips of this coffee yet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah. Grandma's in the house. You woke up. You did make it. I was awake till 4:30 in the morning. I was up longer than Grandma was last night. I was on her live last night when she shut it all down, and I stayed up. I had so much to do. So much to do. So much to do. Oh, we were awake so late last night. We were awake so late last night. I can barely talk. Woo! Deshandra. That sounds like Deshandra. Oh, like Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated. Kitchen Witch Tanya is in the house. Good morning, Tanya. Glad to see you, my dear. I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen you, Tanya. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just my scatterbrained self. But I don't. Yeah, I feel like it's been forever. A lot of you probably has been forever. If you weren't there Sunday morning, I probably haven't seen you in a good long time. And Amy asked, is it a keto or is it a Christmas present, the camera? I don't know if I can get to the box. Oh, the box. Oh, it's right here. What's in the box? It's the Hollyland. This is what I'm using right now. I'm not utilizing the little mic piece, but I have it just in case I decide to use it someday. But it's this camera right here. It's a 4K 30, 4K 60 webcam. Looks pretty good so far. But I like Hollyland. I've got a lot of their products here. I like Hollyland as a product, as a company so far. They're pretty good. I like it. It's like $159. So, I mean, I saw it on Think Media. I posted about it on my post page. Yep. Terry says, do we have to move or do we wait here? I'm going back and forth, you just hang out. Just hang out. It's all good, Terry. Andy is in the house. Good morning, Andy. And I imagine Susan's not too far away. I think you said she's off work until the 5th. I love that.
Make this happen.
Here we go. Just set this. I'll sit it right here for right now. I do have a box. I have this box that came into my post office box from our good friend Jerry here.
So
I gotta make sure that it's got my P.O. box on it, but. Well, we'll go ahead and open this now, I guess. But let me have a sip of coffee. And let's say hello to this lady right here. Have you missed her?
What I plan on doing in the new year is not going to bed at 4:30 in the morning and then trying to be alive by 10.
We'll be alive by 6.
If I go to bed at 4:30 in the morning, I'm not getting up till 4:30 in the afternoon.
What are you, the boys now?
I'm just putting it out there.
You're just the boys now?
I'm not doing it. It's not a thing.
I got you up at 9:30.
9:30. And I'm sorry my hair looks super greasy. I didn't get a chance to shower before the show. I did get to brush my teeth.
Like, because they care about that.
That's it. My breath is not stinky for you guys.
All right, so we've got this box.
We don't have smell-o-vision, though, so you won't know.
Let's see what all's on this box.
And this is from Jerry, right?
Jerry sent this from up north.
Jerry!
Oh, you got some bubble wrap.
I do love bubble wrap.
We like bubble wrap. Put that around yourself.
I use that for the Bay of Ease.
She sent us a check.
Jerry, you know you don't have to do that. We were just discussing this.
Yeah, it was
Just
like
yesterday, wasn't it?
I think I still have the first check she sent because I just like she sent us a check and a box of stuff, but I was like at the time we hadn't really got to know each other yet.
And you were like,
And I'm like, here, give me this. No, those are mine.
no, those are mine.
You have plenty.
I stole them fair and square.
I hear you. But we hadn't really had a chance to get to know her yet. It was just, and here comes, those ladies sends me a box of stuff, and I'm totally grateful for the stuff. But then there's a check in there, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about cashing this check.
Yeah.
That it's not anything against Jerry, but I was like, here's somebody that I don't really know. Mm-hmm. They feel obligated to send me a check.
I feel like a TV preacher.
Yeah,
taking
I'm like,
your money.
I need a fourth jet.
Yeah.
The Lord says I need a fourth jet.
So, yeah, the first one she ever sent, you still never cashed.
Still have it. I mean, I don't, and it's not, I didn't want to feel like I was taking advantage of somebody.
Yeah.
Because, again, this is not what this channel's about.
No.
I mean, we're here to help us.
Right. And you.
And you. I mean, we're here.
We're here to hang out.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm looking real double chinny today.
Me too. You just
Kind
can't
of
tell.
bald and double chinny. I'm looking like you.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to grow a beard.
That's right.
Growing my beard.
But, I mean, we're here. Like, we were talking about this on Grandma's channel last night. It's like, I do these lives because I love all of you. And it gives us a time to hang out and talk and be together. Mm-hmm. But I was like, but it doesn't push the channel forward. And what I mean by that is lives don't necessarily, especially these type of lives, don't bring in new people.
Right. Well, because we all know each other.
Right. We're here to hang out.
We're like, hey, girl, hey,
And I was like, and I was saying, like, my people need to be around people. I end up being on people's lives instead of doing other things like making content, other videos and things that I know I need to do. But then I get caught up in being like chatting away on Grandma's live and chatting away on Rick's live or chatting away on Amy's live or all the lives that come up throughout the week. I'm like, oh.
How's that go again?
And instead of doing the stuff that I needed to do.
Yeah.
But that's going to change in 2026. I'm hopefully going to have a video ready by Thursday.
Yeah.
I got to film that today sometime.
Okay.
Get it edited, get it up, and ready to go for Thursday. Mm-hmm. New year, new me. New year, same me, new plan.
New year, new Maine.
Yep. She sent us a gifty card for the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, that's so nice,
I know
Jerry.
it's for me because it's got my name on it.
You're awesome.
And it's in the box she sent to me, so I'm guessing it's for me.
Probably.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea. And then there is some baby clothes in here. Here's a hat.
Oh, baby things.
It's got ducks on it.
Oh my God, this is so cute. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's got wild animals on it. It's got ducks. And
I'm sure she can't wait to poop in it.
it's just cute.
It's adorable.
Trying to find a good picture of the duck, but the duck's not in a good spot. Here, there's a flying duck on the butt. Oh, camera.
I was like, yeah, don't get it in the coffee.
See it?
Yep.
Flying duck on the butt, right there. Very cute.
There's the hat.
And a matching hat.
She loves
That's
hats because she's got this cute little head that's cold.
Yes, she's got a tiny little nugget.
Socks, unicorn socks.
Oh, those are so cute. They're grippy too.
Oh, she's gonna need that. Well, I don't know how much she's gonna need.
Look
those,
at all these little teeny socks for little tiny feet. Oh, I love it.
She's got teeny tiny feet, but her toes are like this long.
Oh my God! And
Her
she's
feet
got
are this long, but her toes are this long. It's
tiny
weird.
little hands, but her fingers are like mine, and they're huge, huge. She's got long fingers and long toes. This girl's gonna be able to climb.
She's gonna be our second little monkey.
Yes, she's gonna climb.
More socks. These are unicorn grippy socks. And then here's some little onesies.
Nice.
Couple of onesies.
Perfect. We need all these
We
things.
love it. Thank you so much, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry.
And 4 boxes of the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. We don't even make this anymore. We have to have it. She sent us 4 boxes of mac and cheese. Jerry, you are amazing.
Thank you, Jerry.
They
Merry
don't make it
Christmas,
anymore.
Even though I'm late with it, I was going to show a picture of baby feet.
There's what would show the picture of the socks that those are the socks that Cindy sent.
I don't know if you can
Here,
see
I can do
this.
Here is the it doesn't come across
No,
very well.
It comes off bad.
Yeah, but there's a picture of some Bucky
Can you
socks.
upload it so they
Yeah.
can see it?
Yeah, let me try
There's a
that.
baby in Bucky socks. Well,
Yeah.
Bucky feet. Bucky baby feet. Bucky baby feet. I know I sent it to you, didn't I?
I know, I've got it. It's right here. I'll upload it and put it up here for you guys to see.
So you
We're
can
not
see-
sharing anything no faces or anything like that.
Yeah, the kids don't want us to share.
And rightfully so. I mean, really at baby, there's not really a whole lot going on.
This?
I love it.
Sorry, bad jokes.
Is butt cheeks one word, or should we spread them apart?
Felt like that was appropriate. Anyway, yeah. So, not sharing any baby or girl pictures, but the girl is a great big sister. She is amazing. Oh, I just threw all this stuff on the floor. What the hell?
Yeah, that's a sticker that we got from Cindy.
I love that. Anyway, so I just threw all that stuff on the floor,
That's
picked
what
it all
happens.
back up again.
That's what happens.
That was fun.
That's what happens.
Thanks again, Jerry. That stuff is amazing, and we really appreciate it.
We're going to go out to eat.
Hell yeah. What the hell yeah. Put that over here with everything else. That is so cool. And anybody and everybody who has helped, like, add to the diaper fund and anything, sent us anything, we really appreciate it. I think the kids thought they were more prepared than they actually were. I have spent hours and hours driving across the city trying to buy them things off Facebook Marketplace to get to, like, the stuff that they actually need. And they didn't realize, oh, we don't have this. Oh, we don't have that. Hey, we need this. And then I was like, okay, well, let's find it. Okay, let's find it. And then I would find it and have to go, travel.
All right, here's the baby feet in the Bucky socks. Here we go.
Aren't those adorable? They're adorable baby feet and adorable socks. And those are from Cindy, right?
Cindy sent us those, yes.
Thank you, Cindy, for those baby feet socks.
She may not be in the chat.
Bucky
yet.
baby feet.
But if you were in the chat, thank you so much. So much, Cindy. She sent me Bucky spoons.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All the Bucky's things. It was very exciting. And the girl got something too, didn't she?
The girl got a t-shirt.
Yep. I think she's already worn that right the day we got it.
Yeah, and then she got a crocheted headband, but it was too small for her giant nugget. I gotta measure her nugget and send it to Cindy, and she'll make her a new one.
Yeah, she is a big nugget. It's okay. I always told my kids big heads mean big brains, right?
You'd think so.
I'm not 100% sure on
I'm
that
not
one,
exactly sure how that all works.
but that's what we're going with. Anyway, so we were talking about the new year. Goals for the new year.
Yes.
So one of my goals is to accomplish something I have put off for a very long time, and that is actually going to the dentist. Because I manage my teeth independently, and when things aren't going right, I, do my own home doctoring to try to make it work better. And I think I'm getting to a point where if I don't do something soon, I may end up with dentures before I'm 50. And I don't want that. So
I'm on the fence.
So you're on the fence on me getting dentures?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes you. Anyway, so
Just put them over here.
this year, I'm going to go to the dentist. I know I'm the world's worst patient. Meet a nurse who isn't. I'm going to do that. What else am I going to do? I'm going to try to be more intentional with, intentional with eating. The kids make things, especially over this last couple of weeks where life has
months.
been crazy. And 90% of the time I'm like, I'm okay, I don't need it. But the last couple of weeks I've been like, yeah, sure, I'll eat some noodles. Might as well.
I've been
But,
right there
like,
next to you.
Yeah. Well, like last night, though, they made pasta and they made extra noodles that didn't have the junk on it that they eat. Because I didn't, not touching what they made. It looked just awful. It kind of looked like what is that chicken dip that people eat all the time?
Oh, yeah, I love
The
that.
buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's got cream cheese and all kinds of stuff in it. I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. I just don't like it.
I think it's delicious.
I don't like cream cheese like that. The only way I'm going to eat cream cheese is if you put it in a cheesecake or something cheesecake adjacent.
Ooh, a buffalo chicken cheesecake.
That's disgusting. Anyway, so they made noodles last night, and there were extra noodles that weren't coated in the junk that they were going to eat. And I did not get up and have a bowl of noodles. This is the only win I have for the month, but I did not get up and have a bowl of noodles.
Because it feels like they're fighting unfair. Because and I know that they're just
surviving right
they
now.
don't care what they put in their bodies. They just don't. And I
Well,
know
that's
that
true.
when we were their age, we didn't care much either.
They don't care, but they're also just surviving. I mean, they're buying whatever's cheapest.
I almost want to say, just give us a monthly amount of money that you're going to spend on groceries. Let us cook for you.
They're not going to agree to that
I know.
because she is incredibly picky like I am, but not in the same way. I am incredibly picky as in absolutely not. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to eat that because it's actually good for me. Instead, I'm going to go eat this.
Oh, I'm not going to eat the 17 big giant bags of leftovers in the fridge.
Right.
I'm going to go to the store especially and make something new tonight
Yes.
and add to the leftovers in the fridge.
Yes, and never touch those
Or
leftovers
I'm
again.
going to make a big giant pot of something and just leave it on the stove and go to bed.
Yes. But I'm not that person, but our daughter is that way, and so is her guy.
He's that way because he does what she says.
Yes, he does do whatever she says. I am very much, I will eat leftovers. I will eat leftovers every day. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't make me feel bad. Eventually I'll get sick of it, but it takes a while. But like, I don't want so many things. And I do want junk, and I know I want junk, but I don't generally have access to it, and I'm not out going and getting it. Like, if I don't have it, I'm not going to have it.
I'm bad about sometimes bringing it home because
Yeah.
I'm like, I see things on clearance, or I'm like, I've had a bad day, and I want to commiserate and bring her along for the ride.
And you like to feed me.
I do like to feed you.
He likes to feed me. It wants to kill me with food. It's like killing me with kindness, but it's food instead.
But and it's not like that weird like feederism type way. It's just I want her to be happy, and I want to show my love because that's how my family always showed love. Like we couldn't show up at my great grandmother's house without the sound of cast iron hitting, the stove. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't. You're just here. Let me cook you food. What do you want? I was a tiny, skinny child.
Mm-hmm.
I was 3 pounds less than the new one was when I was born.
Wow.
3 pounds plus. So that was 5 pounds 1 ounce at birth.
I was almost 9 pounds. No, I was almost 8 pounds. Sorry, 8 pounds.
And the new one was
I
almost
was like
8 pounds.
714.
Under
or something
8
like
pounds.
that.
So she was tiny compared to the
She
last
was
one.
tiny. She's still tiny. Still hard for me to hold her. My daughter was 9 pounds 6 ounces. My middle child was 10 pounds even. My youngest was 9 pounds 11 ounces, and he was 2 weeks early because the doctor was going to go on spring break, and he was worried that my other kids were so big that the last one would come out with shoulder dysplasia. So in order for him to go on vacation, if I was not going to agree to get induced prior, he was going to make me sign a waiver saying that if something happened and the baby got hurt during delivery, that he was not responsible. So instead of signing that paper, I was like, fine. And I had him early, and he's been fine. He was obviously big enough to come out. 9 pounds, 11 ounces. He was fine. But anyway,
Giant head kids.
I'm just not used to this teeny tiny little baby. I thought the last one was tiny. This one's tiny.
And like yesterday, I had the best little nap with her.
Yes.
I've been waiting for that.
She's very cuddly and snuggly. When she gets nice and tuckered in, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
My daughter and I are like, this must be what it's like for someone to be on drugs, because you just hold her and you're like, she smells delicious, and you're just like, oh, it's just, oh, all of my endorphins just kicked in, and now I need a nap.
And I'm out. And I'm out.
Yes.
Terry says, this is the very opposite of the first live I watched this morning where the goat hostess, Booby Goats hostess, was started early. How rude.
We're never early.
No.
Like, that just, don't expect that. Things to expect in the new year, not for us to be on early.
I try to be on time.
I'm not. I love you guys, but
I'm here
not gonna be
before
on
you, but today, like, I'm trying a new camera. I tried it out last night for a little while, played around with the settings and all that stuff. But yeah. Andy says it just spatchcocked our turkey from Christmas. We never prepared, and we're eating it the next few days. Oh yeah, we've got
Nice.
a turkey in the freezer. We've got a 25-pound
beef.
Well, we've got a 25-pound chuck roll in the freezer. We've got the 16-pound New York strip hunk of meat, and I've got three.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it was $10 a pound for New York strip, and we haven't had legitimate steaks in a while, so kind of need that a little bit. And then I figured and I got myself some frozen hamburgers.
So today, since you bought that last night, today you need to cut it up.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to throw that money in the garbage for it getting left in the fridge for too long.
I know.
So today it needs cut up, divided, some put in the freezer, some cooked, some put in the fridge for tomorrow or whatever. Anyway, sorry guys.
Anyway,
Maintenance.
But that sounds delicious. We got the big old 20-pound turkey in there. Maintenance.
Sorry, it's an inside joke, and it's just a little funny.
Our children need maintenance.
Yes. Anyway.
And then Amy says Dustin is never on time. I try, okay? I really do try.
I do not. I'm on time for everything else in my life, guys. I need this one to be just more casual for me. More casual for me.
We did a spatchcock turkey a couple years ago.
It did not go well.
It just came out a little drier. Like, I find just putting it I find that preparing the turkey, throwing it in a turkey bag, tie it in a knot, throw it in the oven for 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, depending on the size, pull it out and enjoy. Rip it apart, put it in a bag, eat it for a few days. We're good to go.
Oh, ow, caught that. Sorry, guys, had to stretch.
Oh, and Terry says, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I always have hope. And Amy says that she wants to try spatchcocking, but never do it. Yeah, we broke like 3 or 4 pair of kitchen shears trying to do it.
Yeah, we did. It was not fun. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, it just
it's not fun.
Yeah.
Very much, it's so easy to throw a turkey in a turkey bag, prepare it, do whatever you want to do to it, throw it in a turkey bag, put it in the oven, and walk away. I
throw it into I fill it full, about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of butter, just an obscene amount of seasoning.
Yep.
Tie it all up, cook it upside down.
Yep.
So the
boobies on the bottom.
Boobies on the bottom, so all the fat from everything else drips.
Face down.
Face down, bottoms up.
Uh-huh. That's the way we like the turkey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Uncle Luke. If you know, you know. And I'm sure Bride's Biscuit probably knows what we're talking about. Uncle Luke. Those Two Live Crew boys, I'm telling you what.
Yes.
Pop it. Anyway.
They're good boys.
Yeah,
them are good boys.
They got wrongly arrested all the time. For our freedom of speech. Anyway. Oh, my goodness. Make her some haggis while you're at it, Terry.
Oof.
Haggis.
I've never had haggis, so I can't really say ew.
You can say ew.
The concept is
ew.
Sounds ill. But maybe it's good. I can't honestly say it's disgusting.
I'm sure it's sustenance. I'm sure it keeps you alive.
I'm sure there's somebody who can make a mean haggis.
I'm sure there's
who can make it good.
That one person that are like, I make haggis, and like, what do you put? I put whiskey in there. You're like, okay. Lynn is here.
Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Dustin, Shander, and everyone. Wish I could stay for the chat, but too much to do right now. Have a great day.
I feel that. Yeah. And I haven't eBayed in 2 weeks.
Last night was like the first time I got in here and sat down and did anything in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's why we were up till 4:30 in the morning. I was out taking pictures for eBay, and I was like, holy moly. It's been so long since I've done this. I can't even believe. Almost forgot what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I look watching myself in the camera, and apparently I'm touching my face a lot. I feel tired. So.
Tired.
You know,
On the bridge.
I'm just
Starting. Anyway.
I'm just tired.
Here you go. Here's your favorite.
And the goats with the boobies.
Aaron is here. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Aaron. How are your booby goats? How are your goats with the boobies? Female goats have boobies, right?
I'm sure they do.
Have to nurse
They have
their
like
young.
udders of some flavor, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's goats with boobies.
Terry says, "Good morning, you bearded devil." If only
He
you knew.
is.
We're getting closer.
Me too.
We're getting closer to my dream of having an all black house. we're getting there. Like we got all black shingles.
Yeah, we got a black roof and we got black gutters.
Now we just need to get the siding redone to be black and the shutters black and the door black and the go away mat in the front door go away, all in black. Mm-hmm. Write it in blood on the door. No soliciting.
I actually would be fine with that. Not actual blood, but like
Well, you know what I mean.
blood-like paint.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that.
Like you don't belong here.
Because, you know, if you know us and you knock on our door, you know who we are and you know we're silly. But if you don't know us, don't knock on my door.
Don't knock on my door.
Right. It
Doesn't matter who.
Yes. Unless my house is on fire and you're trying to save me, don't knock
Even
on my
then,
door.
think about it.
Even then.
Even then, how do you know we didn't lock the doors? And
Well.
burn the house down?
Okay, now that's our family joke. All right, that's our family joke. Because I always say how frustrated I get with the house being a mess that I just want to burn it down. And it's just a joke and it's not real. And so when the kids were teenagers, it had to be Hunter who started it.
Oh, look at, before it goes away, look over there. Terry girl, look, well, it's up here. She says, "Good morning, you bearded devil." Look at, she's in a party dress and there's balloons. And
That's Times Square behind her.
it might be, is it a photo? No, that's got to be a photo. I think she's at a casino of some flavor.
Well, it looks Times Square-y. Anyway,
yeah.
so when they were teenagers, the youngest said, "So you want me to lock all the doors first while we're here, since we're going to burn the house down?" And it just stuck. And so now when we joke about things and I say, "I'm so frustrated," the kids go, "You want me to go lock the doors so we can burn the house down?" And it's funny. It's silly. It's not real. Nobody is threatening anything. It's just hilarious. That's all.
I mean, like
my kids are a blast.
Like we have one of those Ring doorbells, but it's not hooked to anything.
It's not connected to
You can
anything.
ring it all day long.
It doesn't make a noise.
Nope, it doesn't. It used to come to our TV, and like we'd be watching TV upstairs, and all of a sudden it'd be like, "Cling, cling," and I'm like,
You need to figure out how to reconnect that.
I just got to pull the cover off and do it or whatever.
Well, do it, because I like to tell people to go the hell away.
I hear you. It's just so
It's
nice.
so much better than actually opening the door and going, "Get off my porch."
I'm always the person that answers the door, and I'm like, "You don't want to get her. You won the lottery today, pal. Just go away." Oh, but nope.
Yeah. Are you the decision maker for the house? You don't want to talk to her.
You don't.
You really don't.
Sonny's here.
Morning, Sonny.
Yay!
I can be a very nice person, but look, I don't go to your house at 5 o'clock in the evening or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and try
Or
to
noon or 1 or whatever time
and
of the day it is.
Try to sell you my eBay things. Do I come to your house? Do I knock on your door and go, "Look at this assortment of things that I have selling. How about you buy one?" I don't.
I would pay cash American to see you try.
So if you come to my front door trying to sell me something, if you don't have, I can't think of a thing that anybody would be selling at this point that I would want.
No, because usually
I
like
used to say like Girl Scout cookies, have cookies in hand before you knock. But at this point, I don't want those either. So there's nothing you can bring to my front door that I want that you're going to sell me.
I mean, cheaper, better, faster, more reliable internet.
We have that.
We don't, unfortunately.
We
but
have
I mean,
the best there is.
We have the best there is currently. Yes.
And it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not as much as it would have been had we went with the other carrier.
Right. But
yeah.
like, you don't have anything to offer me, so get off my porch. And I'll start nice, and I'll just say, "I don't want any." And if you keep going, I get meaner. I'll start with, "I don't want any." And then it goes, "Get the fuck off my porch."
Hey,
I'm sorry. It is after dark.
no, it's not.
We're pretending.
It's dark in this little My little hidey hole.
And then I even get meaner after that.
Tanya says, I never got to tell Dustin about my weird fasting dream. Ooh, do tell. Like, was I there?
I don't know.
I have weird dreams. I don't tell you guys about them. I tried once, and
the little one told me about a dream she had the other night that she was swimming and trying to save everybody. And then the water started swirling, and she started seeing really cool stuff. She was pulling it out of the water.
She's like, there's cool stuff in here. Oh, whatever.
I was like, you don't swim.
Do you notice how last night when I went, I was getting ready to leave the house, and I gave you a kiss. Mm-hmm. I gave the baby a kiss. No, I was going to go upstairs because I had to poop real bad.
Yeah.
And so I gave you a kiss, the baby a kiss, and the only reason she wanted a kiss is because normally she doesn't want a kiss from me.
Because you kissed the baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's like, what about me? And I was like, yes.
Yes. We ended up reading 3 chapters in Junie B. Jones last night.
Well, that's good.
After she was put to bed 4 times.
Well, you know.
Just saying.
You know.
Anyway. Junie B. Jones is our newest fascination.
Amy says, congratulations on the new grandbaby, Dustin and Chandra. We are
Thank
so
you,
happy.
Amy.
We're over the moon by her.
We really are. I mean, I don't know if you got a baby in your life, but just hold them and smell them and just revel in it. It's just amazing. Amazing. It's like, I mean, I don't know what crack is like, but I'm assuming.
I imagine it smells bad, but
well, I'm assuming if it smells like babies, it would be like that.
I'm not sure what Biscuit's talking about, but I'm a year in. I'm a baby. And Amy says she's not gonna lie, she loves her CPAP. I loved it, but then like it kind of like you get to a point, no matter how well you sleep, it's so irritating at times. Like on like right here, like it's just so bad. It's kind of like sometimes when you're wearing glasses. And you just want to do anything but put your glasses on because it just irritates like the part of your nose. There's nothing that I can't see without them, so I'm kind of like screwed. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, but so here's the thing: he's gonna wear it because I'm really getting tired of hitting him in the middle of the night, saying, "Hey, you quit breathing again."
And then I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm like, look, I don't want to wake up with you dead next to me.
That's true.
I imagine it's gonna happen at some point. After I
by
kill
your
you.
hand.
But I don't want it to happen when I'm ill prepared.
I hear you.
I don't even have the passwords to most of our stuff.
It's true.
Or how to turn on anything.
I know. Because it's technology.
You keep me in the dark, and one of these days there's going to be a catastrophe, and I'm not going to have any tools to deal with it. You guys, one day we're just going to go blank here, and there's never going to be any follow-up because I don't know how to get to anything at all. And it's not going to be like, so guys, things happened. It's going to be like radio silence. And you're going to be like, what happened to Dustin and Chandra? And there's going to be no answer because
you can get in my phone and you can text
I don't
people.
know how to anything.
You know how to get in my phone. It's the same password it's been forever.
Yeah, but that's it. Like, I don't know what's on your phone, where to get to things on your phone. Your phone setup is completely different from mine.
Mine's set up like an actual person would use it.
Yours is set up like a weirdo. And
You got to double tap shit. It's fine.
all I'm saying is if you have anything questionable, please don't make me find it.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
Don't make me find it.
It's all out there for everybody to find.
Don't make me find it, please.
I'm gonna be. I've got mail to go out, so as soon as I'm dead, it just all mails to you. You're like getting weird Polaroids.
Don't make me find it, and don't send me like a glitter bomb from beyond the grave. I will be so mad at you. I would rather you just keep calling me. Just like set it up so I get like auto dialed once a week. Hey babe, sorry I didn't get up and make your coffee this morning.
Oh yeah, because I'm dead.
I went to Costco. Now I'm dead. Love you.
Well, it's like I was talking. I was walking through Walmart last night. She calls me. She goes, "Hey, where are you still at the store?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I had to go pee real bad, so I did that. Now I'm going back to finish getting whatever I need." And then she's like, "Do you want to run to Costco?" And I'm like, "Oh no! Don't make me go to Costco."
Don't make me go to my favorite place.
And I said it out loud. A lady looks at me and starts laughing. Yes, I am this way in person. If you haven't known me at all.
Yeah. So imagine.
But the problem with Costco is, and I said this on the way out, I was like, I'm excited going in, terrified coming out.
Yeah, because it costs so much money.
I'm like checking out. She's gonna murder me.
Oh my God.
Like, well, I think yesterday I had to pee so bad. I'm in the back, and I text her stuff like any major purchases because I had like this thing. It's like $157 thing of steak in the cart, and I'm like, okay, I have to pee so bad. It's coming home. I'm not waiting for you to tell me to put it back or not. It's coming home. And then I also got a pork loin for my brother because they often have the pork loins like $8 off a package. So I got an $18 package for $10. And my brother is struggling, so we help him. Just like my brother's father's struggling, and we help him. We just took him a big box of groceries the other day, and so I mean, we try to make sure they have what they need, and I don't know, just do it. You just do that for family.
Yeah.
There's no reason to starve. Come over and eat. There's always leftovers in our fridge.
Yeah, always.
Or like,
even we just went through and threw out a bunch of stuff that's
like
more
you
than a
come
week
downstairs and
old,
there's like 4 pizzas for 2 children.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the hard, but at least they don't buy pizzas that I like. I was like, just buy pepperoni and sausage. They're like, no. I'm like, that's my favorite. Sharon H is in the house. Sharon Holloway is here. She's probably gone by now. But we love you, Sharon. Good to see you, my dear.
We love you. Have a good day.
And hanging out with Jen is here. Morning, y'all. And Amy says, some days I wake up with a Rudolph nose where the mask hits my nose. Well, at least mine doesn't hit that close, but like, man, my mask, I'm hopefully going to get a couple of masks soon. But with the mask, the only thing I had to do is like, the straps that go over my head. I have some of my Amazon cart. I'll have to order some more of those.
What is it? Straps?
The straps.
I'm sorry. I'm answering an eBay question.
Because the masks in the holder don't match the straps that I have now, because the straps I have now from like 2016. So I've got to get some new ones, like $20 for 3 sets of those. So yeah. That's the problem, is like I don't have, like, they stopped sending me stuff before I ever got my first supply run. Like I never got a box of supplies. So I'm still like kind of running on. I did go and order some stuff though, like with my HSA card at one point. That's so expensive. It's like hundreds of dollars. Terry says, I'm pretty sure I hate wearing a CPAP. My stepdad wore one for years, and yep, he was large. Yeah, I mean, you get used to it. You sleep so much better. Like, I mean, waking up in the middle of the night coughing and gagging and choking is pretty awful. I don't recommend it. Sherry Lynn is in the house. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, all. A little late. Congratulations on the new bundle of joy. I love her so very much.
She's pretty awesome.
She's over there. We had to go see her in a little bit.
Yes.
I've been not keeping my distance, but I've not been pushing and trying to hog the time, because I want to make sure that our granddaughter gets her time.
The older one, yes.
The older one gets her time. And I don't want her to feel like I only want to be around the baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like I've made sure that when I'm doing certain things, if I'm holding the baby, I can still participate with the older girl. So like last night we got these foil art things. So essentially you put a foam sticker down, peel off the outer part of it, and then put foil down on it, and it leaves the design in a foil shiny print. So last night we were doing those, and then mommy gave me the baby. So I was holding the baby and doing foil art, and the middle child was texting me. So there was a lot of like doing this with my left hand, trying to text, which was terrible, and then trying to peel stuff off while holding a baby like this, trying to work my fingernails and trying to push foil down because I still needed to participate because the girl wanted my attention. She was like, you can't do this with the baby. I was like, watch me. Ma's multi-talented. Look at me go. So I just want to make sure she feels included. She doesn't feel left out. She doesn't think that we're forgetting her.
Right. That's one thing that I didn't want to make. I wanted to make sure that we didn't do that.
Yeah.
And Amy's asking, I'm thinner now, but I still think I have sleep apnea. It never quite goes away, because you can be skinny and still have sleep apnea and sleeping issues. Now, as you get thinner, it may be better. So you can probably be okay a night or two here or there, like if you travel or whatever.
Well, but you would also need to get your mask adjusted.
Yeah.
So the masks are often based on your face shape, right? So
I'm going to go from a large to a medium
right,
or whatever.
right.
Yeah.
So if you've lost weight specifically in your face, you probably need to re-see your doctor and make sure that your mask is fitting appropriately and that you're getting the benefit from being on your CPAP machine. Thin doesn't even really necessarily mean you won't have sleep apnea. Some of the criteria for being diagnosed with sleep apnea, if you're overweight, it puts you at a higher risk. But there are plenty of larger people who don't have it. And then there are people who are borderline overweight who have it, and there are thin people who have it. A lot of it is your tongue shape, how your airway is designed inside your body, how you sleep, what other risk factors you could have, things like that. So, you know, there is a lot that goes into it. Oops, I just made a mistake.
And Biscuit says, nice, Dustin. I've been missing kilts lately, but sleeping an extra hour has been a net positive. Carnivore got me off my CPAP. Sleep has been critical for my healing. Yeah. He's on too early, even for me. Like, he's on at 6. Oof. I do need to go ahead and get on there and talk with him one of these days, because I was supposed to do it back in May or June. I was supposed to do it in person, and that got canceled because family stuff that needed to take priority. But I need to get on this channel maybe one of these days. It's not necessarily a big priority for me. I know they're like 4 or 5 months out right now, so it's kind of like in the back of my head. So, yeah. And Terry's asking a question, and she's asking, what's the granddaughter's new name? Now, we've been asked to not share her name, any actual photos of her face or anything like that. Right. The same way we do with our older granddaughter.
Yes, we try not to share her information as well.
Right. We've slipped up over time with her name here and there, but
we've been asked not to.
Yes.
Not to share photos.
She would be on every live given the chance. She would love it.
She wants to have her own makeup tutorial.
She just wants to be on camera. She just wants to talk to people.
Yes. But we're not. We're respecting the kids' right to say no for this. So, and that's fair. I feel like, you know, we pretty much know you guys, and we don't think you're weirdos any more than we're weirdos.
No, we're very
But
weird, yeah.
we don't want to subject them to any potential issues.
True.
So, safer for them because they're still little,
and they don't have the life experience to truly give their consent
to anything. Yeah.
To anything, yeah. Like, oh, I want to. They just want to do what we're doing.
They can't even tell me what they want for breakfast. Oh, this is what you're eating. Mm-hmm. Like, so, yeah.
I'm not sure. Rick's asking, what's the pulsating feedback? I don't know what that is. Terry said it's the roofers. We tried so hard to sleep through that. We did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
We give it the old college try.
Do you think there's something going on with the new camera?
No, I mean, I don't see anything in here, anything about that. But
your audio, maybe?
No, everything's fine.
Is it that sitting on your board causing an issue?
What?
The paper sitting on the board?
No, because this is where the sound goes.
Well, then it must be you.
It probably is you.
I'm blaming you.
Your face.
It's your face.
The ghost has traveled.
Yes. Oh. Itchy.
And then Andy says, none of us are too old to learn new things or relearn the things we have forgotten. Yeah, tell that to Barbara. I can't do it. I'm 65. Get out of here. I was like, GTFO. With that I'm 65-year-old BS, okay? If she can start YouTube at 65 and get monetized in like 2 months, I don't want to hear that I'm 65 bull crap, okay? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. The girl thinks we're ancient. She's always telling me, when you die, so when you die, I get this, right?
Jeez.
So when you die, this is my house, right, Ma? Right, Ma?
Probably.
I hear that
It'll
all the
be
time.
pink.
I'm like, you realize I'm not going to die for a long time. Well, Ma, but when you die, I get this house.
Rick says he goes to bed at 10, he's up at 6:30 unless Milton gets active.
Milton. Dog
His
or duck?
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah. Vicious little thing.
That's fair.
The cutest little vicious thing. Brad's business says I'm considering going back to college in the fall.
Do it.
I don't ever want to go to college. I'm taking this course, and I'm like, I'm doing it, and it's fine. But I don't. I can't say that I would never go to college. But I don't think it would suit me as my personality and all. I mean, I know I could do it.
Yeah.
But one, it's overly expensive, realistically, maybe for what you're going to get back out of it. But I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I loved school. If it didn't cost an arm and a leg, I would probably have my doctorate in nursing by now. Because I love school. I would go back. I would go back and back and back and back and back and back. I love school. I can't afford to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But I love it.
I mean, realistically, that's the only way to really keep from paying back your student loans. Just never stop going.
I really enjoyed school. It was hard, but I enjoyed it. I'm a geek, in case y'all didn't know.
The problem is, if you went and got your doctor's a nurse, you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing now. You'd be working like 6 days a week.
I know. I would be in management somewhere. Nobody wants that. But I would probably have my NP and then move forward to get a doctorate. But
You could open your own clinic.
I love school. And once I would get through with all the nursing degrees, I'd probably go back for other things just because I really enjoy school. One of my favorite courses, absolutely not nursing related at all, was art history. And surprisingly, I'm terrible with dates. I don't remember numbers often. If I don't have it written down, I'm not going to remember it as far as a number goes. And that's been my whole life, ever since I was a kid. So, like, even with things I sell on eBay, I'm like, it was somewhere between, I don't remember the number. But, like, I'm very much into history and, like, the stories and how the art came about and whatever. I loved that. I would go back and totally delve into art history and spend decades learning, if I could afford it, which I cannot. So I am where I am. What are we looking at?
I'm just pulling up this is the live chat.
Okay.
This is where they are right now. This is where we are right now.
Oh, good Lord. Get moving, man.
Okay, Blabby McGee. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
Reese is talking about what a spatchcock is. You're cutting out the backbone, flattening it out, cooks faster.
I'm going to need to go to the bathroom.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
She had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and Terry says, I'm already in trouble for saying dust buddy. You're not in trouble.
High five to anybody who remembers what she had to go bathroom is from.
We've talked about it a million times.
Doesn't matter.
You know what?
Still enjoy it.
You're a mom. Anyway, Jeremiah is here. We got your Binks, buddy.
Thank you for sending those. They got used last night, matter of fact.
Yes.
Some Binks for a baby.
And and Reese says good morning. Good morning, Dustin, Chandra.
Good morning.
And Jerry says, my New Year 2026 resolution is to eat on January 11th. Oh, wait. Reese says, I'm having maple pecan coffee from Nespresso. Hubby bought it without telling me. I opened the box and was surprised and delighted.
Nice.
Tanya says,
Evil Lynn, high five, you win.
Yes. Evil Lynn is here. We love Evil Lynn.
That was Carol Burnett and Annie.
Reese says, it's been too long I've been sleeping. Well, enjoy your sleep. Josephine C., all the way from Australia.
Josephine.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
That's right. You gotta go see a man about a wallaby.
I'm gonna need to soon. Just saying.
Blame Barbara. Yeah, Barbara's all night owl, just up there crocheting. She only left last night because she ran out of yarn. She was like, I got something out of here.
So I've gotten really addicted to watching those people who buy sweaters and stuff at the thrift store and they harvest the yarn from them. I don't know what it is. It's so cathartic. Like they're just spinning it and pulling it out of the sweater. And I'm just like, oh, that looks so cool. I don't want to do it. I have no interest in it.
I see it like I started following more crochet channels because they pop up in Barbara and I'm like, oh, I'll follow you. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm never going to do it.
Yeah, but it's cool to watch.
Like I watched a guy make 2 like Japanese knives the other day. Never going to do it. But there's just something about watching something being made or something being restored. It is kind of like there's some catharticism there.
Yeah.
Let's hustle here. Sharon says, I'm working on eating a wonderful, steaming, hot, fully loaded cup of tea.
Yes.
Oh, eating and having a wonderful, steaming, hot, fully, a nice, piping hot, caffeinated beverage.
I'm going to need more coffee today.
To Adam. Nice, piping hot, caffeinated beverage. The Starbucks in his town.
Did you talk to them about him?
I mentioned Adam. So if anybody ever watched Adam the Woo, I've talked about him a little bit, but he passed away. There's been 2 billboards, one billboard near Celebration where he lived, and one billboard in Orlando near where he lived. They put his face up at his birth and death date and all that stuff, and there's a Starbucks in the Celebration, Florida, where he lived. Mm-hmm. They were giving everybody a free piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, because he would go there almost every day.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'm watching the live chat here.
Yeah.
And Evelyn says, I'm a piranha.
Piranha!
And then Bride says, if you want to destroy my sweater, whoa, 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 hold this thread as I walk away.
As I walk away.
That would be Weezer.
There was a Weezer reference in the Bob's Burgers we watched last night.
That's true.
I love that show. Bob's Burgers is so good. And we've been watching, what's that other show we've been watching?
Haunted Hotel?
No, well, not that one, but the one that we've been
cute.
watching like over and over and over recently.
Oh, the kids are watching the Owl House.
The Owl House. That's actually not bad.
It's on Disney. It's a cartoon.
It's not
Started
bad.
watching it for the girls.
It's got the what's her name from Just Shoot Me in it.
Oh, yeah. The lady who played Nina Van Horn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'll tell you her name.
Because I was listening to it, I'm like, she sounds so familiar. Stacy is here. Good
Wendy
morning.
Malick. That's her name.
Wendy Malick? That doesn't fit her. Nina. Her name's Nina. That does a whole lot of good. That's not
Yeah, this camera stinks with that.
Yeah, this one, but look how good the picture looks, though. That's what we're going for. Looks really good. But aren't we excited that Stacy's here? Good morning, Stacy and Kim. We love you.
Good morning. Good morning, Stace.
And Terry says, Barbara's definitely changed my sleep dynamic. Oh, my goodness. Terry says, good morning, Chandra. You need to stop leaving us alone with this man.
I know, he's dangerous. I tried.
Why did you stay up till 4:30 a.m.? Because we're crazy.
Yes. Because we were both working and nobody pays attention to time.
Oh, so here's the $1 million question. She's like, are you caught up with PhD class or are you behind? I am so far behind right now. I've got to do a bunch. I'm probably a couple of weeks behind.
That's what you're doing today.
I'm gonna be doing that for days.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to do that a lot, and I need to be left alone to do it.
Because the world kept spinning. There was a baby born. There was a roof put on. There were gutters put on.
Like, it takes a day to go buy a car. There's just like so many.
Buy a car. The middle one got in a car accident.
Oh, we haven't talked about that yet.
Oh, yeah. The middle one got in another car accident. This boy. I cannot can. And we had Christmas. And I worked Christmas Day. And
even before that, like everything, like I will sit down and start working on my class stuff, and then I get a phone call, then I go sit at the dealership for 4 hours after driving across town twice to get the car or the tire or whatever. Like everything that I feel like, and I'm not trying to complain, but I feel like everything that I'm trying to do takes the back seat to everything else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, going into 2026, my schedule is going to be so tight. If I'm helping you take care of the baby, doing the classes, then because the classes end, and then I got to start setting up my business, working on my business, taking care of a baby, running a YouTube channel, trying to the kids are going to have to take care of more downstairs stuff. I mean, or it's going to look like shit. I mean, it's just the way it's going to be. I'm not going to have time to handle all of it. If I'm taking care of the baby, which is saving them $450 a week, and I don't throw that in their face or whatever. I'm just, it's a fact. And then but if I'm doing that, and you're going to want to do eBay, and you're going to go to work, and I've still got to fit everything I need to accomplish into the day.
You're going to have to get on a schedule.
I am, and I'm going to need you to shut the and let me do it. And the kids are going to have to shut up and let me do it.
Write out a schedule and stick to it.
I hear you.
You hear me, but you don't.
I'm going to tell you what I need to do, and you're going to be, okay.
You don't enact a schedule.
I hear you. I'm going to start getting up at like 5 a.m., going to bed at 4 a.m. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get all this stuff done. But anyway.
There are many hours in the day. If you plan it out by hour, you will have time to do the things that need to get
Jerry
done.
said, read the memo. What's the memo say? Regulars membership for YouTube. So I know you put that on there, and I appreciate that, but that doesn't translate. I can't take the money and then make you a regular member.
Yeah.
I can't pay
YouTube
for it.
doesn't have that yet.
I don't think they ever will. When we put, I wish we like you could give me the
Like if we could just gift them to people.
like someone paid me $25 because they're not making their 30%.
Yeah.
They want to make their 30%. So I understand and I appreciate that. But just want to make sure that everybody's aware. Like if you want to do that and you want the badge and all that stuff, you have to pay for it through YouTube. I can't get the money and then give it to you.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to do that.
YouTube needs their cut.
Yeah, here's what I would like to do. I would love to be able to say, okay, you are a subscriber, you are a member, and like I'm sure there'd be a special tier where YouTube would say, okay, you're a member of this channel, you're a member tier of this channel. We're not going to you're not going to see ads on this channel.
That would be lovely.
I would love that without having to be, but I mean, that would cost a lot more than being whatever it is, like $20 a month for all 6 of us to have YouTube unlimited or whatever, YouTube ad free. So it's like $20 a month for YouTube or whatever it is. So, I mean, it would be, you're paying $5 a month or whatever to have ad free on one channel. It just, yeah, I would like to be able to gift ad free or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give that many for options, unfortunately.
Not out loud though.
Amy said Jerry can't balance her checkbook now.
It's true.
Damn it, Dustin.
I hear you. I know. We're like an hour behind and I'm trying to get so.
Ay, you're so slow.
I hear you. I'm slow because you're here. I'm usually very efficient.
I doubt that.
Yeah. If I'm missing any of these, Cassandra Rhea is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
The Pharaoh Grandma, tomorrow's my 4-year anniversary for intermittent fasting. And sometimes,
Woo-woo.
yeah, I need to go back to intermittent fasting. Just not eating for days at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cassandra Rhea. Oh, there we go. Evelyn says, good morning, friends. We love you.
Good morning, Evelyn. Evelyn.
And Cassandra Rhea says, good morning, Chandra and Dustin. Wishing you more sleep in the new year.
Oh, please. Yes, I would like more sleep. Just quality sleep. Let's go with that.
There we go. There's Cindy. Cindy's here.
Hi, Cindy. Smacked him for you.
You know what? I'm really tired of that. I'm a nice person. I don't deserve this abuse. I don't need this adjustment or whatever it is.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Whatever it's called. We just joked about it, my brain.
Management.
I don't need this kind of management. They are afraid of the dingo. Will eat the baby.
Maintenance.
Well, I mean, the internet is a sus place, so I mean, there is definite worries of having too many photos out and about the little ones out there. You know?
Yeah, people are super weird, and there's all kinds of, I don't know, things. So even like on Facebook and stuff like that, like my account's entirely private. I don't add anybody that I don't know personally that isn't a part of my world regularly. And when I post pictures of the kids anymore, I'm not even tagging Dustin in them so that there's not a link, because the kids, you know, really it's for their safety. I mean, there are crazies in this world, so we don't need to advertise to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rick hasn't been to the dentist since 1986.
I wish your teeth well in the new year. I wish my teeth well in the new year, too. I actually have genetically bad teeth. My dad's teeth are basically all bridges and fillings at this point. I don't think there's a single solid tooth in his head anymore.
Jerry says, that's why I gave the last few boxes of the keto mac and cheese. I kept it as a safety blanket in case I needed to eat noodles. Yeah.
Yeah, we feel that. But like, yeah, my dad's teeth are just ultra bad, and my mom's teeth really aren't that much better. She did better maintenance on her teeth than my dad, but not by much. There's a funny static sound. You know what, though? I've had weird YouTube stuff lately, too. I've had a lot of issues, like the color's been off on the videos that I watch. Last night, like, do you know, not pixelated, but how it's almost like stop motion, where it's like
My
skipping
background
frames.
noise reduction was off.
Oh, well, I had it on my YouTube where they like things I was watching last night. Where can I move that back, because that's like right in front of my face?
Yeah.
Where they were like very frame skipping in the videos, and I had to shut off my YouTube, shut off my phone, restart, reopen YouTube for it to function, because I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was like a glitch. I don't know if it was my phone. I don't know if it was me. It's probably me. But it just was not functional. Every video I was watching was dark as all get out. Like I said, they started off dark, then it went from dark to the frame by frame type of thing not functioning, skipping frames, and then finally, like, the voice and the person weren't matching up anymore. So I think it was me, but
But you got it rectified?
I think so. It was working before I went to bed at 4:30 in the morning.
Let's see. Risa says, I did have a bowl of noodles last night, but I couldn't finish it. Made a fancy dish for the fam. Quite delicious. The leftovers for hubby. Didn't have dessert.
Well, good. It's a small step, but it's a good step.
Cindy says, 2X and got caught up. Listening to 2X to get caught up.
Yes. Do we sound like chipmunks?
Probably.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
Thank you, Feral Grandma. Thank you. So $10 for a little more baby or whatever budget. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Wendy's
That's so
the best.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much,
You
Wendy.
guys never have to send us money, but we do appreciate it.
We appreciate it so much. We really, 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 really do.
Yes. We were discussing last night.
Like, just like some, like how, like what it costs to run the channel. And like, I try not to take anything from her to run the channel. I try not to take anything from her to run my life outside of the normal bills and groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
So I try to self-fund everything I need for this channel, and like how it does. It does. I mean, it's a stressful thing because there are things that I do pay for because there are things that need to be paid for. And I'm like, oh, it does stress me out. But I hope I never come across that you have to do anything like that. I mean, the support is always greatly, greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we talk about money because money is one of my major stressors in life in general. And I'm sure it is for most people. But we were discussing about how, he doesn't like it when I get frustrated about money. And I'm like,
well, it's not a matter of, I understand you get frustrated about money, but it's the fact that I am in a situation where I'm not making much money at all.
Yeah.
And I've always made my own money. I've always paid my own way. I was always the guy that had the apartment. I was always the one with all like the job. I had jobs for 12 years and you know what I mean? Like 10-year job, a 12-year job. Having money was always a thing. Like now I'm in a situation where I am doing this, not having a job because that's what the family requires. And I mean, it just helps all the way around outside of the grand scheme of you struck with bills. Mm-hmm. I mean, we make enough to get by, but sometimes it's barely, right? And I know we're fortunate to just sometimes be barely, and most of the time we're okay, and we can help our kids out, and we can have them live here and not charge them rent, and we can do all these things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I struggle because I go out and and the money that I spend is her money. And I know that is a burden on her mentally. And I
Well,
know,
it just
and I want to make my own money. I'm like, I want to make like $10 more a day than you. Like, just so I can be like, it has nothing to do with male over female. It's nothing like, I don't feel like less of a man. It has nothing to do with that. It's about, we're a partnership.
Yeah.
And I understand that a partnership doesn't always mean equal money and all that stuff, right? Like,
Mhm.
but at the same time, like, I understand, like, if I made more money, and that's me trying to start this career, doing the health coaching and continue with YouTube, and hopefully saving our kids some money so they can have a better leg up and a better start at their life, and hopefully they're going to put some money back. Couldn't say that with a straight face, but it's just all these things. And like, again, it's not a matter of, I'm the male, I should be the provider. We are partners and we should provide together. And I understand that my role isn't about necessarily money at this point, but I know that money is a stressor for you. And I know that if tables were turned, our attitudes would be very different.
Well, I think it would take a lot for tables to be turned.
Well, I understand. For tables to, like, if you were the stay-at-home mom and I was making the money, you know what I mean?
Right. I will never not work unless I'm disabled.
I understand that.
I can't. This last 2 weeks where I haven't really done anything, I feel just garbage. I have to work. I have to do things. I have to keep myself mentally stimulated. I can't mellow out in front of the TV for hours. I have. We've been watching that Owl House show. I can't tell you anything about it
I can't either.
at all. I've not actually watched it. It's been on, and I'm just like, my brain's going, oh my God, I got to go do something. Like, I need to get out of here. I can't do this.
You're going to clear
I'm
off.
just
You're
sitting
going to
here.
clear a boppy space in your eBay room.
Yeah. I have to work. I have stuff that has to get done. And I just sit there and all I do is think about, oh my God, my house is a mess. Oh my God, my eBay's not done. I'm going to have to work this weekend. Am I even in the mental space to be able to do my job? All these things that I'm just like, go through my brain, and I just sit there the whole time, and I'm like,
that's like what's
I'm not going to be able to pay the bills this month.
So difficult for us to take time off, and especially when we do, a majority of what we do is self-reliant. Like, like if I'm running my own business, if I don't get clients and if I don't show up to my clients or whatever, then I don't do it. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on here, and like, yeah, I just
I don't know. I mean, I've been doing eBay since 2001, and if I don't do it, it doesn't do.
Right.
Like, if I'm not I only made like $150 this past week. That's not normal for me. And I'm like, I can't do this. I need more. I need to be able to make more money because I have to keep things rolling, and I can't do that if I'm not, doing.
Terry says, Terry says, I was craving a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup last night. So I looked up the ingredients and said, I don't know. There was somebody that came out and said that Campbell's meat is 3D printed, which I don't believe necessarily.
I think that ended up being a garbage claim.
Well, I mean, that was like a guy I'm sure it's not the highest quality meat.
Right. So it was apparently an executive in the company complaining about things to somebody else.
Right.
And that person published what the guy had said.
Yeah.
And so, like, take it with a grain of salt. 6, 7. Sorry.
I you know what I do when I'm doing the coffee? I'm like 5, 6, 7. Yes. Like, I can't help it.
Okay. So I play a game where it's like organizing the groceries on the shelf, right? When I'm in the bathroom or whatever. Anyway, and so one of them is like a cola, like a soda can, and it says nice across it. And I am such a Swiftie now that there's part in one of her songs where it goes, nice. And every time I'm like, nice.
I did get the girl a giant, it was a $40 book. That book was $40. I had to get it for her.
A
Or did we
giant.
get it, or did Santa get it?
We got it.
Okay.
Santa does not provide that book.
It basically comes. It's basically a story of every song she has up to that point the book was released.
Right.
So she can go through and look at the pictures, and
It tells stories as how the songs were written, has the lyrics, and all of that.
I got it at Costco, and I saw it, and I was like, I have to get this for her. And she's been coming home from school with the books, with the library books, the Taylor Swift. Yeah, books. Get this for her. That's like, because it's full color, and that, I mean, it'll take her forever to read. It's like this thick.
Yeah.
It's a massive, heavy, like a 10-pound book. But anyway, a day after Christmas, I went back to eating on plan. Still same crap in the house, just have to navigate around it. Yeah, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like we were good for a while.
Well, and we've been doing this for a really long time. I mean, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, this is coming up on our 10th year. Yeah.
It kind of makes it not a little easier to fall, but just be like, well, what's this going to harm? It's been 10 years. And then I'm like, well, cuz.
And then I feel like we start gaining weight.
Garbage.
And then you get down and out about gaining weight, so you just give up a little bit more.
You're big on giving up right now. You're like, life sucks. I don't want to be here in this mess.
Well, okay, so here's what I have. Okay. I go downstairs the other day, yesterday, day before, whatever it was. And I go downstairs and I throw myself some hot dogs in the air fryer. And I'm going to sit down and hang out with the kids. And then they're arguing and fighting. And then they don't want to give up the seat that I'm supposed to sit, and this.
We don't have assigned seating, but he has his seat and I have my seat. There are spots. They've been our spots for a very long time.
And they're just fighting and arguing. I'm just going to go upstairs. And I mean, realistically, trying to escape up. I mean, I need to spend way more time up here, just for the fact that I've got so much to do, so much I want to get back to putting out 2 or 3 videos a week. I want to get back to not just doing lives, but putting out shorts, not a short a day, but it would be nice if I could put a short a day out. I'd like to get a template and a kind of a rhythm going with that. And then I've got to put my business together. I got to get caught up on school. There's some things I need to do. I need to get together with people in the class and go over stuff with them and get more practice. And it's just the timing, every time I feel like I get to sit down and do something, then I've got to go do something else. The laundry needs changed over, and then I've got to go do the dishes. I've got to cook dinner, or you want me to make you eggs, or I kind of feel like I know that's my job. I know that's what I need to do, but I feel like I'm always pulled in 5, 10 different directions.
That's why you need an hourly schedule. Because if you had that, you would see that you have far more time than you realize.
I hear you.
I know you hear me, but I've been saying this for years. You lose time when there's not a clock sitting there telling you to do stuff. That's why when I'm at work, my watch beeps every hour, because you lose time. You're so doing all these things that you're not actually accomplishing your goal, because you're not seeing what you're doing in that hour, right? So every hour at work, my watch beeps, because it's like, hey, you've got shit to do. Hey, you've got shit to do. Hey, you've got shit to do. And so I'm making sure that hourly I know what I'm doing. I have a baseline. This has to be done.
Sorry.
What? Yes.
So here's a thing.
Love you long time.
This might ruin the rest of the chat.
You hate eBay, but have Whatnot.
But have you done Whatnot?
I have not done Whatnot, and multiple reasons why. And I understand the hate for eBay. I truly do. I understand it. eBay has done a lot of not wonderful things over time and continues to do a lot of not wonderful things. There are multiple reasons to not dislike eBay. I understand that. However, eBay provides a platform that's worldwide, that has an audience larger than basically any other platform. So if you expect to sell a high volume and make a lot of money, eBay is probably the best place to sell. The problem that I have with Whatnot is that it's live selling. So it's like HSN or QVC, things like that.
If they're not watching you right then, they're not there to buy.
Correct. Then on top of it, the majority of people on there are looking to buy things at a steep discount, which is great if you shop at the bins and you get your stuff for, I don't know, $1.50 a pound, and you can buy pounds and pounds and pounds of stuff at really discounted prices. I don't shop at the bins. So selling on Whatnot is essentially, I would be selling my items at cost. So yes, I could get rid of a lot of items, but I wouldn't really be making much for profit, or profit would be $1 or $2.
And the time spent being live and selling it
Right.
is not always the most beneficial. So like the time that she spends listing, photographing, and putting up, then it's up. And it's up for
there.
months and months and months.
I have some things that have been listed for years. And that's fine. It'll all eventually sell. And you know, I haven't sold an item at a loss in 20 years. I've sold an item at cost over 20 years.
So Mikey says, I've continued to lose money on eBay over the last 5 years, but made $300 on Whatnot in an hour. But I mean, is that sustainable?
Right. Well, and again, if you have the resource, if you have the ability to have the product and the audience at the same time. So a lot of people who are very successful on Whatnot already have a large social media presence. I don't really have that at all. Like, I have an Instagram that I haven't posted anything to in like 2 years.
Probably more than that.
Or more than that. And I was really good about keeping up with it. But it's a lot of work, and I don't care to do that. But like I said, eBay has a lot of really cruddy policies. They haven't updated their software correctly in years. Their algorithm is garbage compared to a lot of the others. Like Depop has a wonderful algorithm. They don't have the buyers to support it, but they have a wonderful algorithm. And eBay could do well adjusting and changing and pivoting. But they remind me of a hospital I used to work at who still uses an old, outdated computer program because they already invested so many millions of dollars into it that turning and pivoting to another computer program that actually makes more sense is not something that they're willing to do because they're considering it a loss.
Sometimes you got to consider a loss to move over. Yeah.
Right. And they don't want to do that. So it's the same thing with eBay. eBay has sunk so much money into their algorithm, into how the way their systems work now, that they can't really pivot without damaging their own reputation.
And they're trying so hard to be Amazon.
And they're trying really hard to be something they're not. That is true. So I understand frustration and anger and irritation with eBay. On the same token, I don't lose money on eBay. I just don't. I very rarely sell at cost. And oftentimes that's only because I'm sick of looking at something. It's been 7 years since I've had it. I just had a 40% off sale before Christmas, and I sold a bunch of stuff. There isn't a single item that walked out of my house that I didn't earn profit on. So, I mean, it may not have been huge profits, but it was all profit.
He says, that's understandable. I can't keep up with eBay scams, so I haven't sold lately.
Yeah, I've actually only ever been
like 2 or 3
really scammed, I think twice in 20 years. So, in over 20 years. And one of them, the most recent one, was that somebody bought something for me, $60 item, so not super expensive, and started a return, said it had a hole in it, sent me back an entirely different item. Now, what I did is I reported, this was prior to a lot of the changes they've made lately, so I don't know if they would support me now, but they did at the time. I sent multiple photos. I called eBay multiple times. This ended up being like 3 days or 4 days to get it resolved. Calling eBay multiple times, uploading pictures, showing them these things, contacting all of the other sellers, because you can look for, you can see what a person has purchased lately. You can look through their feedback and see what other sellers have left feedback for them. A lot of sellers will leave feedback immediately after a purchase once they receive payment, and they don't worry about thereafter. I usually won't leave feedback until my item is received by my buyer. Anyway, so I looked back through the feedback and saw that they had purchased from all these other sellers. So I contacted them like within the last few days. I contacted all those sellers and I said, hey, I just want to let you know that this person has sent me back an item that was not the item that I sold. Have you had this experience? And I reached out to, I think, 4 or 5 other sellers, and a couple of them responded to me and said, yes, this person has tried this with me as well. And I said, please report them. Please call eBay. Let them know that you and I have talked. Let them know that this is a scammer, and we'll hopefully get them kicked off the platform. Well, it took a few days, and it took more than just me contacting eBay, but we combined collectively got the person kicked off the platform. We both got or a couple of us got our money back, because, initially eBay sided in their favor. So, we got our money back from the sale. And like the thing that he sent back to me, the person sent back to me was garbage, like straight garbage. And I was like, this is not, how this works. So knock on wood.
So like one of the major benefits of what makes eBay so beneficial is also what makes it has a downfall as well. That they are so big that it's impossible for their response to look at everything like that.
Well, and they've changed a lot of their policies. So I guess they got fined by what is it? Not the FCC, the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, recently with regards to feedback. And they're supposedly they got fined by the FTC with regards to removing feedback. So now they no longer remove feedback. The problem with Amazon is that a lot of people, have that Amazon mindset. I'm going to buy it. I expect free shipping and I expect to return it at any time for any reason. And that's wonderful. I'm glad that Amazon has that for everybody because I take part in it as well. But on eBay, you're dealing with some larger sellers, but there's also a lot of small sellers like me. I can't run a business where I can accept returns at any given time. I can't. I just don't have the manpower. I don't have the inventory, and I don't have the cost built in. Amazon does have some FBA type of people. So people who buy things retail arbitrage and they, sell it on Amazon, but that's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The problem, with eBay is that they're trying to compete with Amazon and they are not Amazon. I sell things that are vintage. They're one of a kind items. You're never going to find them again. There's one of them. There's one of them, maybe 2 of them on the entire planet that are in the same condition. Like you're not going to find it again. So no, I'm not going to sell it to you and expect you to wear it for a week and then return it back to me. We're not doing that. If you bought it from me, it's yours. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's a you problem. Like you're going to have to figure out what to do with that. Either you can resell it or you can donate it or you can give it to a friend. Understand that I am a small business. I'm running a small business and I don't have a fitting room. Everything is online. I provide all measurements, etc. If you're buying an item from me that's not clothing, I, pack it well and provide you with measurements and details and lots of pictures and all of those things. So there should be no reason for you to want to return it. And because you get it and you go, oh, I don't like it, that's not my problem. That's a you problem. And you need to worry about that. I mean, that's, we live in a society where everything is instant, immediate. I expect it today. I want it for free. I want to wear it 17 times and return it. And I want to take it out of the box and use it and then give it back because I don't want it. I only needed it for this one thing. And unfortunately, I don't play by that game. I don't offer free returns. I don't accept returns. Very occasionally I'll get an issue where, sorry, I'll talk for hours and hours about eBay.
This is why she needs her own damn channel.
Very occasionally I will get a buyer who's unhappy with something. And oftentimes it's my mistake. It's my error. I measured something wrong, or I didn't see a flaw, something like that. And with that, I'll make an adjustment for them. I'll either accept the return or I'll just, depending on, if it's really cheap, I'll just give them the money back. Like, I don't care, keep it, throw it out, whatever. But I genuinely feel like eBay is trying to compete with Amazon and it's 2 different worlds.
She has a damn channel. She's so good at it. She could do a live once a week, Didn't even have to do a background. She's just got the eBay background. People are like, oh my God, look at her stuff.
I don't want people damaging my income, because the big thing is that when you're dealing with YouTube and strangers, you want to believe that people are good inside, right? I do. I want to believe that people are good. And I think people are good for the most part. But you got a couple of bad actors who, for whatever reason, are not going to like you. And they're not going to want to whatever. Or whatever you've done, you've made them angry for whatever reason. So those bad actors can go to my store and really mess up our livelihood. So I prefer to not have it linked, and I prefer to not have it advertised, because I don't want to deal with bad actors. I really don't. And we'll tell you guys my name of my store if you want to know, but I'm working in good faith that I think that all of you are good people. But again, like I said, sometimes, this is income for us. This is what helps keep us afloat. When I go work on eBay, part of it is that I just enjoy it, but a large portion of it is that's how we're surviving. Like, that's making it so that we can live the life that we have, so that we can pay the bills every month. So that we can deal with another car accident from the middle child and handle the rate increase on our insurance.
My good buddy Mark D with a giant C says, I sell 3D prints on eBay and I have it set to no returns. So far, no problems with customers, thankfully.
Yeah. And with having returns and whatnot, everybody's business is independent. It's your decision what works best for you. But I don't do returns. Yeah. I just don't. And I have repeat customers, people who come back to shop in my store.
Sean says, sorry, I'm late. My daughter was at Walmart,
This will be her first job. Yes, that's what he meant to say.
Yes. Well, good morning, Sean. Welcome,
Sean,
my friend.
Tell her congratulations. I'm sure she's going to be great. But yeah, I digress. I could talk about eBay for years. So, and I understand the frustration with it. I understand not enjoying eBay as a platform. Like I said, they've done so many things to hurt their sellers. I completely understand that. I still am going to sell on eBay because I have a worldwide platform.
I have the mask that goes like this.
Yes.
And then goes like over the.
It's a traditional mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mouth and nose. Yes. On this note, I apologize for talking about eBay for like 20 minutes. I love you all. Mwah. I'm going to skedaddle. I have to see a man about a wallaby. Piranha. Anyway. And
she's got a poop.
I need to go check on the girls.
Yes.
Because they're all, I'm sure, up by now.
All
right. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. If you have any eBay questions or want to talk turkey about eBay, you know how to get a hold of me through him. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah, mwah.
Hey, you.
How to get the hell out of here. Love you.
Love you, babe. Boy. All right, let me turn this camera just to me if I can do it here. Let's see. Nope. All right, there we go. Okay. So Terry says, how come a regular person off the street can't go in and buy a CPAP machine at Walmart? Because it's a medical device. You can't even buy them on Amazon. You got to have like a prescription to buy them. It's pretty dumb. You should be able to buy CPAPs and all the little mouth guards and all that stuff. I would like to try a mouth guard, but I haven't. It's like when you go to look for them, there's no way to know like if you're getting a legitimate like deal price or whatever. Andy dropped out. She had to get stuff done. I'm passing a lot of these, and I'm over an hour behind. So if I miss your stuff, if I miss you coming in, I'm so very sorry. Just yell at me a little bit. It'll be fine. I'm okay with being yelled at a little bit. Risa had to go to work. All right, Risa, have a good day. Let's see. Sonny says, I took a free course on nutrition on Allison, and it's very hard. It's not, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. I mean, because they're teaching us not just the nutrition aspect, but they're teaching us the health coach aspect, how to be a health coach, how to run a social media and not just be an influencer, how to actually help people, basically just help them get out of their own way. So it's a fully faceted, fully well-rounded program. It's just a lot of time. Yeah, Evelyn got it right. Carol Burnett and Annie. Tanya says, I watch kitchen cleaning videos, not going to do it. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. Sharon Holloway says, I got a Shun Japanese Damascus knife for Christmas. It's amazing. Make food prep so enjoyable. So I'm excited that the band Shun, spelled the exact same way, Shun, S-H-U-N, is coming back in 2026. They were a band that I loved in like 2001, 2002. And they now have a TikTok and an Instagram and a YouTube and all that stuff. So I'm super excited that they are coming back. They're an emotional band to me. They have a very special place in my heart. I got to see them a bunch back in the day, maybe like 5 or 6 times. And I got a chance to talk with Billy, the singer, and Jack, the drummer, back then. And I went to a couple of parties with them that they went to here in Indianapolis, and super excited. I'm so excited for them to be doing music again. Now, I don't know if Jack's in the band or whatever, but I know Billy, and it looks like the original guitar players are back. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. Yeah. Mikey goes, another car accident? Yes. And Squeaky Mountain Coconut, Squeaky Monkey Coconut. Hello, everybody. Better late than never. Welcome. So glad to see you. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Amy says, I had to program an automatic chat display for my lives because when I'm focusing on my chats, I'm getting an hour behind, and it's nuts how active these wonderful people are. That's the point of being here. And I don't mind being an hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I'll catch up eventually, and we'll take as long as it takes. That's the one thing. Well, here's another thing is like if I wanted to learn something new, like crocheting, that's going to take a lot of time. Like I would play guitar. I have guitars. I bought some guitars, but I'm just like, I don't have time for something else. Taking care of something for you guys here. Hold on a second. All right. Tanya left a $15 buy me a coffee. I appreciate that so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. So this was asked for. If I could type. All right. The pinned comment is the link to buy me a coffee, as you have asked. There we go. Because Terry says the buy me a coffee link should be posted here so we can click on it and not search for it. Just saying. I appreciate you, Terry. I try to make things as accessible as I can, but they only give you so many link spaces, and I apologize. So I try to make things as accessible as I can. I try to put everything under one spot under ketosimple.shop. That's a place for all my links. Because that way, I mean, people want to support me in different ways. So, but I mean, they're in the buy me a coffee right up there, and the pinned comment is up there for you. Whew. And Mikey says Twitch leads the way with membership subscribers, and they give out one permanent membership for the chat for a chatbot. YouTube definitely won't lead the way there. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, YouTube does some cool stuff. I don't know. And Jerry says, we don't know. We don't need no stinking badges. Oh. And Sharon says, T-Mug is empty. Now time to work on more cabinet doors. 10 done, 8 to go. Then it's 38 drawer fronts. Ugh. Good luck. Good luck. Have a wonderful day, my dear. Oh, let's see. And Biscuit said, I love the stream where you turned fuchsia from all the super chats, Amy. I hate the fact that I miss so many. Like, I can't catch every live, and I can't watch every live from its entirety. I just wish I could. Oh, I truly wish. And Biscuit says, I low-key got verklempt. The community is the best. And it was making Amy cry in a good way. I mean, that's really how I feel. Like, I'm surprised that when I get super chats that I don't cry. Like, I remember Jen Delaney one time sent me a $10 super chat, and she just said, just so I can watch you cry. And I was like, that's the nicest and most rude thing I've ever heard. May she rest in peace. I love that. I love that girl. But I'm a very emotional person, and every time I get a super chat, I'm like, oh, because it's like I struggle with gifts and things like that. It's not easy for me. Amy said it was trying so hard not to cry on camera. It is difficult sometimes to try to not cry on camera because that's there forever. And Brad's and Biscuit's right. We're so thankful for the love in this space and the role people like you all play in it. Yeah, I love all of you people. I love all you people. This community is amazing. The togetherness, all that stuff. I love it. Evelyn says, you're a stay-at-home pa and your job is very valued. Yeah, I'm the most blessed because I will get a chance to spend so many hours and so much time with my new granddaughter. And I get to drive my other granddaughter to and from school and make her breakfast. And we get to hang out, and she lives here with us. And our kids, most of our kids live here. The other night, they all stayed the night. Saturday night, all of our kids were under one roof. And yeah, and Chandra says from the toilet, that makes her very happy. I mean, it's very nice knowing that all of our kids are under our roof. It's stressful when they're all under our roof. It is so very like, I mean, everything from like where do the cars park to where's everybody going to sleep? Where's everybody going to sit? There's a lot of stress involved. But it's also very nice knowing that they're all here. And I love the fact that we are able to give our kids a place to live, that I'm able to do what I do and be here. And I know that our girl isn't going to go off to daycare. I was at Walmart the other day and I was talking with the lady behind me. And she said, you know, she does daycare. She does, you know, childcare, and they charge $450 a week for an infant. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's more than our mortgage is a month. That's a lot of money. That's $1,700 a month on a 4-week month. You have a 5-week month, you're out of there. Like, oh my goodness. Like, businesses. I lost everything material, including my ability to earn. And though I learned, I always had and always love everything I need in this world. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, I just want to have my own ability to help because money is one of those things. And how am I ever going to, yeah, if I can't afford to buy a private jet, how am I going to have self worth? I joke about a private jet, but man, I want one. That's so dumb. But like, I just want to be able to fly places and go places. But anyway. And Sean says these past 2 weeks off work has made me realize that I was made for retirement. Shame I have 10 plus years to go. Ugh, I'm sorry, buddy. But at least you're here and you're hanging out with us. And Biscuit says, never underestimate what you're doing, Dustin. Stay at home, Paul here. What am I able to do with the capacity is the most rewarding and invaluable work I've ever done. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and Wendy says, stay functional. Sounds like she needs you. Yeah, the kids, everybody needs me. But I have a need and a drive to do things for myself as well. There we go. Twinbrook Acres is here. Good morning, Rick. Greetings all, says Rick. The other non-quacked Rick. Let's see. Terry says, I stick with Amazon since it's pretty user-friendly. I've not received anything weird that I didn't deserve. Yeah, and again, I know that I have under the KetoSimple.shop, I do have all the Amazon links and all that stuff too. Should you decide to purchase things, yeah. Mark D with a C in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Ooh, so much of this stuff here. Biscuit says I buy 99% of my purchases on Amazon, including all food, but I can't stand their business practice. Yeah, it is just it is a thing. Hey, are you still here, Mark? What is your let me see if I can find your eBay. Is it under Mark D with a C? Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Now let's see. Can I search? I don't know what's going on where my eBay stuff is. There we go. That's signed me in there. Ugh, eBay's driving me crazy today. Anyway, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Amy uses a checklist, a digital checklist on my phone. I mean, I use calendars. We put everything on the calendar. Oh, I do need like a schedule, like a daily schedule. Jeremiah says, I'm doing it this year. The kids got guitars and want to take lessons, so I'm going to give it a go again. Yes, do it. Biscuit said, my youngest daughter picked up my guitar yesterday, Dustin. I was able to teach her 3 chords. I'm picking it up again now too. Yeah, I've got a bunch of guitars. Who has time to sit down and put any effort into it? I mean, I'd love to write some death metal stuff. You know what I mean? Wendy, can you go to the grocery store for an HbA1c test kit? That'd be awesome. Terry says the link doesn't work. Ugh. I got it right from my website. I don't understand, like, why is it so weird? There we go. Thank you, guys. Terry. Thank you, Terry and Amy and Tanya. Thank you guys so very much. I don't know why that link doesn't want to work. I don't understand. So the link's not working. The one that I posted, the link, I don't know. Yeah, Jerry, I was on your live for a while last night watching you drive in the middle of nowhere. And I was doing the thing and I was looking it up and I'm like, yeah, you're like 4 hours from where we go in Wisconsin. Because my sister-in-law lives in New Berlin and you live 4 hours from, like 3 hours and 55 minutes from there. That's crazy. And Biscuit says, yeah, you want to pick and choose replays. Yeah, I do the best I can. I try to watch some and play them. If I catch some, I'll hit play, even if I have to walk away. Maritza is here. Good morning, Maritza. I'm so very glad to see you, my dear. Just woke up, having my first cup of coffee. Yeah, and Terry says, I think it's good that one parent is home, doesn't matter which one. Yeah, I'm truly thankful and blessed that I'm able to stay home. But at the same time, I want to be able to contribute financially. Because when one person is basically making all the financial the money for the house, it just puts undue stress on them. And I just wish I'm like, okay, something needs to be fixed. I can pay for it. Like there was a time where like we did a new air conditioner and I just bought a new air conditioner for the house. I had money and I was able to throw down like $8,000 for a new air conditioner, or we needed money for whatever it was. And I was able to just buy it, make it happen. I missed that. Like, Shannon and I wanted to go to Disney and I was able to buy her and I, a little, like a half a week trip to Disney back in 2018. Just being able to do little things like that. Like right now, I have no disposable income. I barely have any. And, it's like, I'm not whining or complaining or woe is me. It's just the fact, like I feel like I put in so much work, but you don't get paid for the dishes. You don't get paid to do stuff for your kids. You don't get paid for, for watching your granddaughter. I mean, some people I'm sure do. Some people will charge their kids money, but at the same time, like, that's not the family that I want to be in. But it's like, like when you do put in a full day's work and then you have no money in the bank to show you're not getting a paycheck. But I mean, but you are working, like when, like when I'm doing, with housewives or whatever, like the laundry takes time. Dishes takes time. Cooking dinner. I'm the one who basically goes to the grocery store. I'm always doing things that the kids need. I'm always the one to do it all. And I think, and I know that that's appreciated at some level. But at the same time, I'm not getting, there's no paycheck involved in that. And then I can't assist Chandra where she stresses the most. Because isn't that like, that's kind of part of the partnership, is being able to assist your partner where they stress the most. So I'm hoping that, with 2026 lays a foundation where I can lay the foundation in 2026. I mean, we're going into like year six on YouTube. and then I'm going to work on this coaching business, grow that, and continue growing YouTube and, the other things that come along with YouTube, growing this community, hopefully changing lives along the way. Because, that's the ultimate goal. But being able to be there for my spouse as well. Because, that does wear on me. And it's not a man and a woman thing. It's a partner thing for me. Because I know that money stresses her out. And there's things that she knows about me that stress me out. And, you work together trying to alleviate those stresses that the other partner feels. And I think being, in a relationship where both partners are intentional and meaningful and do what they can to support the other partner, I think so often we get lost in the emotional side, we get lost in the financial side. But it's more than that. And, that the financial side of it is just one piece. But again, I'm laying the foundation. I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. Again, I know John was in Barbara's live last night, and I'm not quite sure what set him off. There's like a lot of creators, they're there really as a selfish, and they're not really there for the people that come into their channel. And and I've said this before, I'm here for a couple of reasons. One of them is a selfish reason. I'm here to keep myself on track. That's a very selfish reason to be here. I also, I try to be as transparent as I can. I do try and get compensation for the hours of time that I spend doing all of this. I said something along the lines of that when it comes to someone like Dave Mack, who's done 1,500 interviews, and he does them and he records them and he edits them and he makes shorts out of them and he does all these things. And, I imagine, he wants to be compensated for the work that he puts into it because YouTube is his full-time job. And I was saying, even if you do like $20 an hour and you figure for 1,500 interviews, which has taken him years to accomplish, there's probably 5,000 hours total, probably 5,000 hours above the 1,500 for the interview. It's like $75,000 over the course of a few years. It's not much. But, again, like none of us are here to get rich. I'm not here to get rich. I'm not even here to sell you things that you don't need. I'm not telling you that you need the things that I'm selling. I'm not telling you, you have to have keto chow. You have to use salty to be successful. No. And that's not why I'm here. I'm here because we need each other to be successful. I need you. You need me. We need each other. This community is the most important, most valuable piece of it. Because without each other, what do we have? A lot of us have nothing at home, no support system at home. I'm fortunate that Shander and I have each other, but even the two of us together can't always be trusted to make the right choices. So it takes a community for us to go, okay, we have a community to rely on. We can't always rely on each other in that aspect to make the best choices. And I know there's a lot of you that are in this chat today that don't have a full support system at home. Some of you do, some of you don't. And that's why this community is so valuable. Because I did YouTube for 2+ years without a community. And I was kind of joking on Barbara's live last night. I was like, before I had a community, I was putting out like 3 videos a week, 3 edited, recorded videos a week. Shorts weren't really a thing yet, but I was dropping videos and I wasn't really gaining any traction. But then we get the community, and then I find myself And I was joking that I was wasting time, but to me, like, I ended up getting sucked into lives. Is even if I'm not in as many lives as I want to be, I still get sucked into so many. I stop by, and if I pick up my phone and open YouTube and there's a live going on, I will drop in and say hello. And sometimes stay longer than I should, and then that means I'm not getting other stuff done. But I want to talk, Amy. I'm going to text you later, and I know that Julia, I need to reach out. I need to reach out to people that I don't know in our group, because I'm going to need to get caught up on some things, and there's some, some one-on-one things and some things that need to happen, and I really have to buckle down. 2026 is going to, it's like 8 weeks, 6 weeks left or whatever of class, and it's going to come quick. There's a month to do whatever you got to do to graduate, and I got to make sure that I'm ahead of that, because there's no reason that I can't succeed. Along with everything else that I've got going on right now. So I've got class, I've got YouTube, I've got our baby, and I've got the house. So hopefully I can lean on you as this community to help keep me accountable, keep me on track. I'm going to try to stop into as many lives as I can and continue, but just understand that I may not stay very long, because I am trying to get stuff done, because I will stay and talk and chat and BS with everybody because there's nothing better to me than being a part of the community, whether it's in front of the camera or at the keyboard or whatever. Because YouTube didn't become a true passion until I had a community. Like I said, I was doing it for 2+ years, releasing 3 videos a week, and I would get some comments here, get some views there, but it wasn't as fulfilling as I have a community and having people who come in and talk and chat. We get to know each other, grow and see successes and talk about failures and get, just everything, the meetups and all that stuff. And I'm looking forward to 2026 and having meetups, and hopefully being able to do things like KPL and go into different things. Like I want to go to the SoFi thing in Las Vegas, because it's the last year they're going to do it. The Dave Feldman, it's like Dave Feldman's throwing in, and everybody's going to be there. It's all science-y. It's all like just lectures. And I'm like, I want to go to that. But how do I be able to fit the time to go to Vegas? How do I afford to get on a plane to go to Vegas? Find a place to stay and sleep in Vegas, in a hotel somewhere, whatever, and then be able to afford to attend all the stuff and meet people, and because that's important to me too. Yeah, meeting people is very important. Like I'm glad that Rick has been able to finally meet people, because I know that was something that was really getting him down for a long time. And he'd been doing YouTube all these years and hadn't really met anybody but Russ at one point. And now he's got a chance to go to, Hack Your Health in Tampa, and he was able to meet people. And it really does build a connection when you can meet people in person, and you know that you've got Evelyn in your corner and Cindy in your corner and Andy in your corner and Lynn and all these people that I've met in person. They become a part of your life. It truly makes a difference. It makes it so much more impactful. Terry says the buy me the copy link isn't working. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm like looking. I know you figured it out, but I like how you still have an AOL email though, Terry. You still have an AOL email, Terry. I mean, I have one too, but I don't use it. But I have it. It's there. But yeah, I don't know. Like I do click the share and it doesn't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Cindy has to go get some stuff done. We love you, Cindy. And Biscuit says, Dustin, trust me, you are valued by many with the work that you do. You are blessed. Those blessings will snowball in your life. Please remember that daily, especially when you are down. Yeah. I mean, and I try not to get, especially in the wintertime, it's real bad. But you do feel down about stuff like that. If I can't, here's like something like I had to buy Chandra's Christmas gifts this year with her own money. Because I don't make money. I mean, I make basically enough And again, I'm not complaining. I'm not fishing for money or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But I'm just, just being transparent the best way I can. Like, I don't make enough with YouTube to buy her Christmas gifts. I make enough with YouTube to keep YouTube going. Now, hopefully that will change as 2026 rolls through, because I plan to put out more long form content, which then draws in the subscribers and draws in people, because that's the whole goal here, right? We want to grow. We want to grow. We want to grow. We want to bring people in. We want to help as many people as we can. And lives, I love lives, but these lives is, not a whole lot of new people coming into lives. The only really way I get new people coming into my lives is by interacting with other lives, which I'm going to do anyway. I don't know. I get long-winded and I get kind of unfocused, and really shorts help bring people in, long form bring people in. And I think the lives, if they watch them, make them stay. That's like with our community. People get here for the weight loss. They come here to lose weight. And if they find any kind of success, then they usually find another reason to stay besides weight loss, whether it's the mental clarity, the lack of inflammation, pain going away they didn't even realize they had, sleeping better, the food noise subsides. There's a YouTuber that I'm not going to name names. I don't think he's ever going to watch my channel, but he released a video the other day where he was, he's been a big person for a while, and he's talking about wanting to lose weight. And I reached out, commented on stuff, never being intrusive, because that doesn't work. Excuse me. And then he put a video out basically saying that he's, he was going through with gastric bypass, went through the process, had gastric bypass. And when the video came out, was a little while after the gastric bypass. And I understand that gastric bypass, GLP-1s, all these things are tools in a person's bucket or bench or workbench or whatever that people can utilize to help them reach their goals, especially when you feel like you have no choice, when you feel like your back is against the wall. I've been there. And I'm lucky enough to have found a way out. Even with my current circumstances with gaining weight back, I understand what I need to do to move forward again and continue on my path without utilizing. And I'm not, and again, I am never going to demonize or make fun of or belittle anyone for the choices that they make, whether it's GLP-1s or switching away from low carb and going Weight Watchers or vegan or having gastric bypass, because this is an all-inclusive home, a safe space. And I know that saying things like, this is a safe space kind of gets a bad rap, but this is true. I mean, where else can you come and be vulnerable and share your story with others than a safe space? Now, I'm not going to be somebody to recommend GLP-1s or gastric bypass, as that's a decision you have to come to on your own. I'm of that, there's always a way out. Now, whether or not you can find it on your own or you haven't found the right community or whatever to find what works best for you. And again, that's why I feel like some of the things that I see in like the carnivore community is so detrimental and is kind of a net negative, because when you kind of get into a mindset that there's only one way to do it, and if you don't do it this way, you're wrong, I think sends people the other direction. Then they end up thinking that, well, then GLP-1s are my only way out, because I tried carnivore and they were mean and it didn't work. And I tried to carnivore harder and it didn't work. And I saw it with keto and, 2016, 2017, 2018. You see it with all the iterations. You can probably still go back and look at keto groups now and they're like, oh my God, how dare you talk about net carbs? It's total carbs. But I started and found massive success in the beginning with net carbs. The idea for me that net carbs, that I could do anything besides net carbs, was insane to me. Like, how could I do total carbs? That's crazy. That's hardly any carbs. 29 total carbs is not much. 20 net carbs could be 100 total carbs. And I know that Joe and Rachel talk about that immensely. They talk about that all the time, and rightfully so. But again, when I started, net carbs was normal. And then I started going in, and then there's always kind of there's always like, well, okay, hold my beer moments with all of this stuff, right? All these lifestyles. Oh, you're doing net carbs? Hold my beer. I'm going to do total carbs. And then it's like, oh, you're going to do total carbs? I'm going to do no carbs. Oh, you're going to do carnivore? Well, I'm going to do lion diet. There's all these things. And I think there's a lot of one-upmanship there. And I don't think there's a way around that. Like maybe with the same thing with fasting. And I'm never calling individuals out. Like if I say fasting may not be right for some, that's true. Some people aren't there yet. Some people can't fast more than 16 hours. When I first started, I was fasting 12 hours. And Jerry was talking the other day. She says she's getting weird comments because she's fasting for 40 days. And she's getting these weird comments like, oh, you're going to die. You have to remember, you have to look at where those comments are coming from. Those comments are coming from people who probably think that's true. We're coming from a society that tells you have to eat 5 meals a day with 3 snacks. So the idea of going 40 days without eating is insane. It seems normal to a lot of us, even some of us in our community. It sounds crazy. And that's okay. It's all a matter of perspective. Now, as we come into the new year, one thing that I ask of all of you is understand that we are going to see an influx of people. New Year's resolutions, I'm going to try keto. I'm going to try carnivore. And maybe I make a long form video about this very thing. Because it is so very important to all those who are coming into this saying, hey, I want to make a change. And then they come in trying to make a change and we act a fool and we drive them away. So as we move into 2026, we have to be more open, more understanding. We have to really take a step back and understand that a lot of people are going to be coming into this knowing absolutely nothing but misinformation. The amount of misinformation people have about our community is vast. And it is our responsibility to lead by example, not go overboard if somebody goes, well, I heard this. Cool. We have to be compassionate, intentional with what we say. But again, most importantly, we have to be understanding and give grace to all the people who have decided that their resolution is to get healthy. And so they're going to try keto. They're going to try carnivore. They're going to try the lion diet. They're going to try fasting. They're going to try whatever it is that they're coming into our community to try. And we have to make sure that we are here to represent all that is good in this community. All that this community has to offer. And it's not one size fits all. And I hope that we take that away knowing that tomorrow is New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is Thursday. Hopefully I have this video up, recorded, and kind of out there in a coherent type way so we can talk about the impending influx of those who will come into us and find us. And hopefully we can behave accordingly. There's a lot of us, but there's even more of them, and they have no idea what they don't know. But what they do know may not be correct. What they think they know is probably not correct. but we're a loving community. You guys are amazing, supportive. And I just want to make sure that we do keep that in mind as we roll into the new year, because we're going to have eyes on us like no other time in the year. Hopefully, people come in and we can retain more than we lose. I'm hopeful. Probably a little naive in that, I guess, maybe. A little, I don't know what the words are, but you know. Whew. Yeah. Let's get through some of these chats so we can call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. Mark D said, search Doomsday Machine. Let me see. Are you the 3D Trekker, Mark D? I'm guessing this is you. If you're the 3D Trekker, let me know in the chat. It's under Mark D with a C. All right, so let me see. There we go. There's what I'm looking for here. All right. So I want to share yours. I'm going to share your eBay here. There we go. There's Mark's eBay. Should you be interested? All right. All right. Perfect. There we go, Mr. Mark D. I'm still live, dear. Well, get a towel.
I don't know where they are.
Well, I can't get it for you right now. Give me about 10 minutes, okay? John Together Strong is in the house, sharing experience, strength, and hope, and one day at a time. Evelyn is heading out to lunch with Coral. Love you both very much. John says, I found out that by doing too many lives, I was actually harming myself by stressing my metabolism, causing my insulin to go up. Lately, I have been going backwards because of lack of sleep. Oh, yeah. I mean, just overextending yourself as on the whole is just ridiculous. Maritza's asking, where is SoFi going to be? It's at UNLV, I think. Let's see. So, what am I looking at here? The SoFi conference. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Anybody use low carb events anymore? Let's see. There's low carb Boca, meat stock, low carb cruise 2026, low carb San Diego, low carb 2KK cruise, keto palooza. It's $219. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford that. Oh my goodness. I'm not seeing this. Oh. I don't know why it's so hard for me to find this stuff. It's COSI. That's why I can't find it. My goodness. I don't believe it's sold out. But I mean, it can cost you like there's an iron for $25, in-person entry, bronze, $50. You get an in-person entry and a goodie bag. $100. You get a goodie bag, in-person entry goodie bag, commemorative pin, $250. You get all those things plus a farewell reception, Emerald $500, VIP dinner as well, and then a diamond gift. If you pay $1,000 or $600 is tax deductible. Then there's like, then you can get like a special event for $25 on Saturday, a T-shirt for $35, access to presentation recordings $100. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The location is Student Union and Event Services Ballroom at the UNLV. So UNLV at the Student Services Event Ballroom is where it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've had my AOL email since 97, maybe 96, 97. I'm not sure how long I kept the user one that you got when you first signed up. Amy says, question, if I click on your Amazon link from your store and just buy random stuff after clicking your link, allegedly I get credit, but my buddy Jeremiah has been trying and I haven't been seeing a whole lot. So allegedly, but I guess they also look out to make sure people aren't just like, it's not just me buying stuff for me, I guess, too. I don't know. So it should work some, but I don't know if it's going to always work. She says, I've been buying stuff from Juliet, but I'll rotate between you two now that I finally have an Amazon stuff figured out. Awesome. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't need everybody to do everything for me all the time. Like I said, you know, I just put stuff out there. Hopefully you get some benefit from it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Biscuit says, I found my community and I have healed, Dustin. I've always avoided noise and social media. Maybe that's why at the point in my journey, I can instantly sidestep any negative or judgmental. Yeah, that's what I hope from people. Amy says, if you don't find a partner for PhD, I'll help you. I know you will, and I appreciate you. And Mark C wants everybody to know that his items are not responsible for destroyed planets. And Mark D says, I've lost 30 pounds in 6 months. Always a battle, especially with the holidays and cookies everywhere. Yeah, it's one thing at a time, man. One thing at a time. Terry says, I was a girl when I got my AOL email. Now I should say Terry old lady, I guess. Yeah, I was 16 when I got AOL. It went unlimited in 96, and that's when I got it. But anyway, I've come to the end of the chat. I want to say thank you all for listening to me. Thank you all for hanging out with Chandra and myself. We both love you very, very much. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you for your contributions, your time, your love, your compassion, your grace, all the things that you have shown to us all year long. And hopefully we'll continue to see into 2026, 2027 and beyond. We have a lot of work to do. There's no rest for us wicked. But we love each and every one of you so very, very much. And with that, I want to say I love you all. Here are the credits. Here's to 2026.